I'm Tracy.
And I'm Andy. Nope, I'm Corey.
You're Corey.
I'm Corey.
And it's time for another recap.
Yeah! Zener's out delivering big checks, so he couldn't make it today.
But I've got good news from you because we brought someone who is going to
Yep.
break it all down. You know him, you love him, and you can see him every Saturday on OM. Kalen, please welcome Kalen!
Yay!
We did it!
Yes!
How are you?
Oh my God. Thank you for being here.
Of course, I love it.
Love your show, by the way. Okay, you guys, let's get right into it. So we start
Yes.
off in fabulous Las Vegas. The first
Yes.
one-on-one in Vegas was Colton.
Yes.
So Colton, I don't like him.
Can I just say though, for someone who's got his V card, he's super sexual.
But you guys, did you see Virgin River?
Oh, it was terrible.
As he was on, he was like, I've got something I really need to talk to her about, and it
It's
says
like
Virgin
Virgin.
River. I was like, okay, because he's a virgin.
Yeah.
Colton probably got the first one-on-one date, and he's like, oh, we're gonna go do something fun in
Yeah.
Vegas, and she's like, yeah, we are. Ride a camel.
But they
And
go to
he's like-
Vegas and leave Vegas.
Right,
It's just
they
so
leave
weird.
Vegas.
And then the hot
that's
tub,
a waste of money.
So yeah, exactly. So they go ride the camels, and they get in the hot tub.
which looks like production stuck a hot tub, like just in the middle of the desert,
Yeah.
right?
course.
It was
Yeah.
just so
Wasn't it
weird.
an oasis?
No, it
Yeah,
was like
no,
such
no,
a weird
it's-
green patch, like.
Right, in the desert where ain't no water, but they got water there.
Am I
Yeah.
stupid for looking at it being like, I wonder if that was there first? Or
Yes. Here's my thing. It's like, she's just so infatuated with him, and I think it's because of her physical attraction to him. Because
yeah,
he
because he's
is-
a smoke show.
He is a smoke show. Smoke show?
What does that mean?
What does smoke show mean?
Yeah.
That's like,
He's hot. He's a smoke show.
Wow. Never
What
heard
would you
that
say?
one.
What do you say when you think somebody's super hot?
He a meal. That's what you say.
Oh,
That's
a
what-
meal. You
meal.
want to eat him
Exactly.
up.
You say somebody's
Okay.
a snack,
I
a
see
meal.
that. I see
really?
that.
So I tell because you know I've been personal training, so I keep saying that I'm gonna be a snack, but then I realize I'm already a snack, so
You're
I'm
a
gonna be
snack.
a buffet.
You're a snack boo.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I literally don't know what you just said in the last 30 seconds. Okay. But then he opens up to her and says about his past relationship, which we all assume is with
Allie
Raisman.
Raisman.
Gymnast, Fab Five.
Gold
Love
medalist.
her. Love you, girl.
Very
she
flexible.
watches, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Very flexible.
Yeah, so flexible. She can split right now. And she split with Colton.
Yeah, she
By
sure
the
did. She
way,
gave him the
Come
boot.
on.
Uh-oh.
Working my magic. He made it seem like that she like broke his heart. He said I love you to her and she didn't say it back. Again, maybe it wasn't Allie Raisman, but it seems like it was. So she ends up giving him the rose because she is like so in love with him. Great, great,
Yeah.
great. Bye, Colton.
Yeah.
Then we go to our group date, and you wanted a Vegas date?
I wanted it to be.
Shane.
I did not know that song. I knew
What did
Wayne
you think?
Newton, but
What
I
did
was
you
like,
think they were saying?
I didn't know what they. I thought it was like in Swedish or something. I was like, this some IKEA song or something.
It
I was like,
wasn't
Donka who?
It was good to see Wayne Newton. Just
Awkward to
we-
watch him with his wife.
So
That
awkward.
was so
also,
awkward. The
Awkward.
singing, and I was like,
Well, he sang it
ooh.
the same way both times, but the
then
second
she
time
was
was just
like,
all up in her face. It was like,
Yeah.
Donka
She
Shane,
looked
and then it was-
what was her name?
uncomfortable.
Kathleen. Ah! Oh,
Jesus.
God. What were you doing? You're
that's
giving me
that's
a
Wayne
kiss?
Newton and his wife.
That's true.
Anytime the guys have to sing, it's for you. That's Wayne Newton saying, how dare you
Donka
attack?
Wayne?
Shane.
Donka Shane.
Anytime they have to sing because it's so outside their comfort zone. By the way, there's like 10 guys there. Not one of them can sing.
Okay, thank you. I said that's a lie. Somebody here can sing. You
Somebody
can't
can
tell me
sing.
out of all y'all nobody. And I'm be mad if you got up there and acted a fool, because that could have been your spinoff, honey.
Yeah.
You could have been on somebody's singing show next.
But I will say, Chris did stand out, which he kept talking this game, but then when he actually did it, I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
you are standing out. So then in the after party, he got so cocky and then decides, I'm not gonna go talk to her, I'll wait till she comes to me. Whoa, whoa,
Bad
whoa.
move.
Literally the worst move you could make.
Yeah, he's a
Right.
guest
I mean,
in her house.
Right.
Yeah, but we did get, what we did get in that moment was this really sweet moment from Blake where he says, okay, look, I know that Jean Blanc last week said he
Yeah.
was falling in love with you and basically was lying. I'm falling in love with you.
Yeah.
And it was so sweet.
I want to point out that you can tell that there is a different connection
Yeah.
with Becca and Blake than any other
I
agree.
people.
Okay, so then Blake gets the rose. Okay, so moving on to the 2-on-1 date, which
Yes.
it was very much anticipated.
Yes.
Yes, and they're both awful.
Oh,
Awful.
But I will say, I did hate David more.
I agree.
Yes, because he's being messy for no reason. And Colton told them, say, if y'all going to this date fighting, you're both gonna fall off the mountain. Like, David, just sit there and eat your food. Like, why are you doing all this?
He has this gross superiority complex
Yes.
where he thinks just because, what's his face?
Jordan.
Right? Because he's so ridiculous
Yeah.
that he can be mean to him, and he's being so
He's
mean.
being a bully.
He's being
For
a
no
bully
reason.
for no reason.
So she sends David home, thank
Yeah.
you know what. Jordan was like
Bye.
smirking in the car on the way. He was
Oh,
like,
he was so happy.
no.
And I kept thinking to myself, I was like, calm that smirk, you're about to go home.
He
I
couldn't
did
get in that
know.
car
Poor
fast enough to
baby.
leave.
I
He was
know.
like, let's go.
So
Poor
yeah, so then they
baby.
go to dinner and she's like, well, let's talk. Now we can put this behind
Yeah.
us. And he's like, yes, let's talk. I'm a Wilhelmina model.
Oh my
Let me show
God.
you all the faces that I can make.
If I was him, I would really stop saying that you are a Wilhelmina model.
Let me see your Zoolander face. Oh, Kaylin, work it, girl.
Oh, ooh.
Oh my God.
Wilhelmina.
Can I tell you? I just
Ring,
wrote-
ring.
Call
Hold on.
me.
I think Wilhelmina's on the phone too.
Hello,
Oh my God.
Wilhelmina. Dankeschön.
Signed.
Okay, so then we go to the cocktail party, and the cocktail party is just totally Chris freaking out.
Yeah.
Like
Which
just spiral.
I was really hoping that she'd cut him right there.
Me too.
Because
I
you
love it when that
know,
happens.
if you're Becca, this guy is not for you.
But I will say I did love that Will's and Chris moment
Yeah.
because Will stood his ground. And by the way, good for Will's.
And-
At no point was I ever like, Will's not
Agreed.
giving them time. I was like, no,
Agreed.
do you. So then we go to the rose ceremony and it comes down to Chris and John and then she says goodbye to John. Who nice guy,
Yeah.
but like there
I
was
like
never.
John.
I know, but nice guys finish 10th sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, that old saying. Well, so then we get to the teas and she's like, oh, this has been a really hard week. Let's all put our toast up because we're finally going somewhere that you guys really want to go.
The exotic.
Richmond, Virginia. And they're all like, yay.
By the way-
Let's see what they said. Virginia is for
lovers. Cheers to
Kaylin.
lovers.
Okay, and then I will say the tease though is worth cheersing to because it looks drama filled.
We should talk about the
We
finale.
should talk about the finale because we finally get a moment of seeing her walk on to what we assume is the proposal area.
Yeah.
And she seems very conflicted. Tears, tears, tears.
I think Blake doesn't win, and I think Blake is your new bachelor.
I hope so. That would be such a treat.
Wow.
A big thanks to Kalen for joining us.
Yay! This is when I say yay!
Yay!
Comment below to tell us what y'all thinking. Y'all better be tuning in on Saturdays to watch me on OM Kalen, okay? Only on Ella Do, baby.
Yeah!
Love you, Kalen.
Love you.
XO.
Thanks for being here.
Of course.
Hold on. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.